Now tonight on Foreign Correspondent, reporter Sally Sarah takes a look at the historic yes vote in Ireland's same-sex marriage referendum. She journeyed across the country to discover why such a conservative place became a trailblazer.
We're live in Australia right now. Hello, Australia!
Ireland is the only country in the world to say yes to same-sex marriage in a popular vote. The result has confounded stereotypes and given newfound confidence.
All the way from Ireland that you thought was a backward country, but we have more progressive laws than you right now. Yeah. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Standing in a crowded room and I can't see your face.
In May this year, more than 1.2 million Irish voters, 62%, voted yes for marriage equality. It signalled a remarkable shift. The nation, which had obeyed the Catholic Church for centuries, turned its back on tradition.
It really was a remarkable vote. Reporter Sally Sarah joins us now from Sydney after what I'm sure was a very enjoyable trip across Ireland. Sally, really nice to talk to you this morning. I come from an Italian-Irish Catholic family. I know the conservatism of the Catholic Church there in that country and the Church itself. How did this country get itself to that place?
It's really interesting. I think one of the really strong themes in the vote was a sense of fighting for the underdog, a sense of social justice, which ironically is in some ways a product of the church, you know, looking after those who are having difficulty, but in some ways a reaction against the church, particularly because of the sexual abuse scandals in Ireland. So it was really interesting to talk to people about the place that the church had in their lives, you know, a generation ago, and a place that it has now, and how and why they made up their mind. So it was really interesting to talk to people about how much things have changed in Ireland.
So was that social separation, if you like, from the church, was that crucial then to the success of the yes vote?
It was in part. Some people said that they felt that they could make up their own mind, but it wasn't quite as simple as that. Some people pushed the church back from the decision-making and voted yes. Other people pushed the church back from the decision-making and voted no, which was really interesting. And also amongst the church itself, some came out and campaigned for no. Others came out and campaigned for yes, and other bishops were completely silent. They weren't out on radio and television in the way that people were expecting. So some of the church leaders were saying, listen, people are portraying this as a great battle between the church and the state. It wasn't. So it was a complicated picture, but a resounding result, a big yes for same-sex marriage in Ireland.